Over the last several years, we've told you about Beggar the dolphin. He's earned this name because he comes right up to the boats out in the waters of south of Sarasota Bay and begs for food. Well, despite a federal law banning feeding of wild dolphins, the problem is only growing worse. Storm Team 8 meteorologist Brooks Garner went to Mote Marine to find out why.
If you've ever cruised the waters near Osprey, you've probably seen or heard of Beggar. With mouth wide open, ready for handouts, he'll take a finger off if you're not careful, as he's nearly done several times, sending people to the hospital for stitches.
He bites.
He's also been the poster child for a PSA, warning people of the dangers of feeding dolphins.
For me, it started with one hit of sardines. That's where I learned to beg.
In a heartbreaking story of addiction, he tells other wild animals of the trap he fell into.
Hanging out under boats, dodging props and hooks and doing dangerous stuff.
But the ads have had little effect.
But overall, the entire issue is becoming more widespread, more boaters interacting with dolphins, more food being provided to dolphins. And
Dr. Randy Wells of Mote Marine says the problem is grim, counted in bodies of dead dolphins.
Well, in one case, we saw a 2% decline in the Sarasota Bay population in just 1 year as a result of dolphins that had never interacted with anglers before, all of a sudden starting to pay attention to fishing gear and eating it.
As long as people have been boating in these Florida waters, dolphin and human interaction has been a problem. But in the last couple of decades, it's become a lot worse. There are many theories as to why, but one in particular may be attributed to the fish-killing red tides of 2005 and 6.
At that point, the dolphins were desperately looking for food in the area, and they were taking it from anglers. And that led to high levels of mortality and familiarity, and that problem has just grown since that time.
Looking to boaters for relief, it taught entire pods of dolphins that people equal food, placing them in grave danger. Wells and others urge boaters to stop feeding the dolphins, as cute as they may be.
I know that I can kick this if people would just stop feeding me.
In Sarasota, I'm Storm Team 8 meteorologist Brooks Garner.
Who knew, right? If you're out on the water and a dolphin pops up, experts say you should motor the boat in another direction and change your position. Try to stay at least 50 yards away. You should also reel in your fishing lines if dolphins appear, and avoid throwing unused bait overboard, because it seems like a charming idea to have them up there next to the boat and feeding them, but now we know the real numbers behind that kind of stuff.
True.
Yeah.
Beautiful creatures we have to protect.
Oh, and
them.
they're fun. They're so cute.